Britain has woken up to the news that it has voted out of the European Union. Today I'm at East London's Whitechapel Market to get some reactions.
I'm totally against it. I grew up most of my life in the EU and I don't think it's okay to be splitting off.
If I was voting for to stay because it's better for economic, it's better for people.
Well, I just think division is like it's just old-fashioned. It should have stuck together. It's not going to do any good for anybody in the future, is it?
I hope that the people who voted out will live to regret it. I only hope they don't. It should have been in, not out.
But Britain leaving, do you think is a good or a bad thing?
I think it's good for them because they know which part is good for them and which part is bad for them. So always majority is right.
Well, I voted leave, so for me it was a good result at the end of the day. But I was listening to the news today about the Prime Minister resigning. Sounds quite, for me, it just doesn't make sense.
I'm surprised that the Prime Minister is leaving within a couple of months. I probably expected him to go on and continue to lead the Conservative Party, but yeah, I'm really shocked, that he's leaving.
I'm fairly nationalistic in net numbers of ways, but I think in the long term, it's not a good thing. In the short term, it's a very bad thing.
How did you vote?
Remain.
And what's your reaction?
I voted Remain, and I think it's a stupid decision that everybody else has made. And for the last 30, 40 years we've been in the EU, and a change now will only mean going in the wrong direction.
Why did you vote leave? Any particular reason?
Well, I just want to get the control back to our own country. That's the main reason.
Cameron's resigned, shocking?
Very shocking, especially since he, I feel Boris Johnson would do a worse job than him, and if he might as well stay on to get through this mess.
I don't think he should have resigned. I think that it's a slight amount of cowardice in some ways. Obviously things have gone against him, but he should have remained at least until things were sorted out, and it's unfair and unreasonable for him to jump ship basically at this stage.
What do you think is going to happen next?
Well, it's already happening. Devaluation in the pound, reduction in share values. I think in the medium to longish term, 5 to 10 years, that we'll most likely pull it round. But the problem is we're now into an area of uncertainty, and the financial institutions do not like uncertainty.
We can't afford to leave Europe. We can't afford to leave Europe. How can you? I am so disappointed. And there is no way out. The older generation like me have voted to opt out.
Just annoyed that I'm not being allowed to say what I think, and the older generation that have been more inclined to vote out won't have as much of an effect. I know that's not fully, but it has so much more of an effect on me for the rest of my life, and I have absolutely no say on it.
What do you think is going to happen next?
Well, as we said, it's in the next few years it's going to be uncertainty, so we don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, in a few years' time, I'm sure we'll work things out.
The British electorate has decided a negative vote. British electorate is so sophisticated, and they always decide it right, but this time they've got it wrong.
The people have spoken, and whether they voted to remain or leave, the votes have been counted and the decision has been made. This is Annisa, Omar, The Report.